Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm KPG, and welcome back to some more Triangle Strategy. In the last episode, we did some story stuff. We learned about the horrible situation of the Roselles in Hyzante, and today we are going to make another Scales of Conviction choice to determine the fate of the villagers. I assume this means deciding whether Serenoa will join the Saintly Seven or not, but maybe it's something else. Maybe we'll still try to join the Saintly Seven, but with some concessions about the Roselle, like maybe that's an option. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but I guess let's just go ahead and get started. Yeah. I actually switched back to my old mic for anyone that may have noticed because I went back and re-listened, and I think this one's just better. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the exact specifics of
Frost and
two
Glenbrook
options are.
signed an agreement denouncing Hyzante.
Word only just arrived, and it is no mere rumor. They've issued a formal proclamation.
Preposterous! Gustadolf must have forced Cordelia's hand. This is sure to make Hyzante cease salt shipments to the consortium. All this denouncement will do is hamstring Frost and Glenbrook both.
My brother, Gustadolf does not fight battles he cannot win. I'm certain this is part of some greater ploy.
I feel all of Norzelia stands on the precipice, but of what I cannot say.
Each nation is making its move. We too must take action to secure our position before it's too late.
By which you mean expelling the Roselle.
To protect the Wolffort Demesne and its people, no one would dare hold such actions against you.
Well, except the Roselle.
Lord Serenoa, you must make a decision.
I saw what it is truly like at the source. The Rosellan are forced into back-breaking labor. No decent man would condemn another to such a fate.
Yeah.
But if we refuse the Hierophant, we will face the same dire consequences as House End. Should that happen, the Roselle would still be lost, would they not?
Then you think it is right to sacrifice the Roselle to save Wolffort?
No, I don't, because I'm almost positive that we'll find a way out of this. I mean, I know the game's supposed to be 21 chapters, so...
No one is saying it is right, but a decision must be made. We must prioritize our own survival. That much should be clear. And survive we shall, if we can secure Hyzante's aid. Unless you know of another way?
Serenoa, I beseech you, not as one with Roselle blood in her veins, but as a person, as a Wolffort. You cannot give up the Roselle to Hyzante.
I appreciate each of your arguments, but we cannot debate this forever. It is time to decide. Once more to the Scales of Conviction.
It is time to decide. After I, try to persuade each and every one of you to go to my position, but, I don't know, it's kind of funny. We need Hyzante's support if we are to reclaim Glenbrook, but it comes at a price, one the Roselle under our protection must pay. Yeah, this is really just not a good spot to be in. Like, at all. Because obviously we want Hyzante as an ally, considering, what Glenbrook is now is obviously not an ally, and Frost never was. So if we're against Hyzante as well, then it's essentially the Wolffort Demesne against the world. Which I do think is interesting. I think that might be kind of fun to do it that way. But... yeah, no, it's just terrible. I really don't want to deliver the Roselle to Hyzante. Honestly, that's just terrible. I really don't want to do that. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to defend the Roselle. And hey, who knows? I mean, the Hyzante is kind of in a rough spot because they already have Glenbrook and Frost against them. If they're against us too, then it's really them against the world. So maybe they'll, I don't know, have some sort of... maybe they'll be... I doubt they'll be willing to let this slide, but I don't know. Let's just talk to everyone first.
Say,
I witnessed Hyzante's treatment of the Roselle with my own eyes. They fled here in search of protection, and there is no way I could subject them to that cruelty yet again. Yeah, good point. Let's just talk to everyone that are in favor of the Roselle first, and then all the others. I saw the way Hyzante treated my people at the source, Serenoa. It breaks my heart just thinking about it. There's no question in my mind what we should do. I absolutely refuse to hand the Roselle over to those monsters. Bro, there's like no way you could ever persuade her. I'm convinced there's like no way you could ever persuade her. Who else? Eridor, you.
Aye, lad.
My lord, we've done everything. Everything we've done until now has been for the people. And the Roselle are our people too. There's no way we could just hand him over to Hyzante. Yeah. Good point. What about you,
What do
Gila?
you need?
The Roselle in that village are those who led Hyzante and their descendants. If the Holy State asks for their people to be returned, we have little room to argue, and if we refuse, we will be branded as heretics. But bending the knee would earn you the title of Saint, Lord Serenoa. I think it is in our best interest to obey for now. Obey for now? I mean, I guess if we did get in... I guess if we did become one of the Saintly Seven, we would technically be, inside the ruling circle of Hyzante, and potentially we could somehow change things from within. I doubt it, but maybe. I don't know.
Lord Serenoa.
House Wolffort has overcome countless hardships to get where we are now. If we refuse to relinquish the Roselle, we will meet the same fate as House End. Our first priority must be our own survival. If we do not survive, we can do nothing for the Roselle. Yep. All right, Benedict. You who will never change your mind. If we defy the Holy One, everything we will have done until this very moment will have been for naught. House Wolffort needs Hyzante's support if it is to survive. It pains me to have to say it, but the situation leaves us no choice but to surrender the Roselle. Man, this is tough. All right, what do you think, Huet? The Roselle are people of the Wolffort Demesne, but if we defy the Hierophant, we'll face the same fate as House End. I am at a loss. So I think I want to protect the Roselle. This may lead to a harder, I don't know, like this branching path might end up being more difficult. But just because, I mean, in theory, you'd think it would be harder because if we have Hyzante on our side, things should go more smoothly. At least you would think. But I don't know. I really do not want to sacrifice the Roselle. That just sounds terrible. It sounds absolutely horrible, and I do not want to do it. So defend the Roselle even if it affects relations with Hyzante. That's what I'm going to go for. If they overturn me again like they did last time, so be it, I guess. I'll honor it, even though I don't want to do it. But that's the way we've been... I don't know, I guess that's the way we've done things so far, so... Let's try to convince these three who are on the side of delivering Roselle to Hyzante first. I don't think... Well, actually, are we able to, like, gain information? Because I feel like I'm always missing some, like, important piece of information to talk with people, and I don't know how to get it. Like, when I'm supposed to be persuading people. Whatever. I don't know. Well, just do it how we've been doing it. The Roselle are to be protected even if it earns us Hyzante's ire. I thought you might be opposed. I should like to hear your thoughts if you're open to sharing them. The Roselle are citizens of Wolffort, and there is no future for a house that abandons its people. We need all the soldiers we can get. We have protected the Roselle for decades now, and I'm certain they would join our fight as thanks. Yeah, but Benedict could counter this by saying that, well, we could have soldiers of Hyzante fighting with us, potentially. There's no future for a house that abandons its people. Well, there's no future for a house that doesn't exist at all. I feel like you could counter either of those. I'll just go with this one, though. Your feelings for your people are praiseworthy and every bit befitting of your station. But the situation that surrounds us cares little for feelings, and it is also your duty as Lord to approach it rationally. It appears our views are at an impasse. Allow me to ask you one more thing, my lord. The political climate took an unexpected turn once Esfrost cut ties with Hyzante.
Certainly not.
How do you believe House Wolffort should conduct itself going forward? Could we not use continued trade with the Wolffort Demesne as a means to negotiate the Roselle's safety? Perhaps. That is a possibility. A conflict with Esfrost is unavoidable, and the Holy State will need our might if they are to stand a chance against them. I would use that leverage to reach a compromise. Well, the whole thing right now is trade, so I guess trade? Without Esfrost and Glenbrook, the Holy State has no one left to trade with except us. The Archduke's intentions may yet be a mystery, but one thing is certain. Hyzante has suffered a devastating loss of salt taxes in the process. The Holy State needs us if they are to survive. We may indeed be able to negotiate if we use that fact to our advantage.
I am decided.
In any case, tensions between the two nations are rising and fast. We must be prudent in our actions. Benedict has been moved by your words. To undecided. And then he will probably still choose to deliver the Roselle to Hyzante. Because that's just how things work.
Lord Serenoa.
Alright. Anna. House Wolffort has overcome countless hardships. Yeah. Yep. Alright. They are to be protected. Why? The people would never forgive us for doing something so heartless. Without their support, we would be easy prey to the Holy State. Hyzante can no longer trade with Esfrost and Glenbrook. As their only remaining partner, we have grounds for negotiation. Even if I was named as a saint, we are still unbelievers. As such, I doubt they would grant me much power. I mean, that's fair as well, but I think the trade leverage is the angle I want to go with. I see, so we can use the Archduke's decree to our advantage. Aye, even a great nation like Hyzante can only survive as so long on its own. No one can tell what Esfrost is scheming, so the Holy State is undoubtedly desperate for a trading partner. And we could use that desperation to secure the Roselle's safety. They would hardly be in a position to refuse, especially while preparing for their battle against the Duchy. It is a path worth considering.
If so...
Do you harbor any doubts about the Holy State, my lord? The Holy State acts in accordance with the Hierophant's wishes. I fear giving in to one request would only be the beginning of many more. Fair. It's not the Holy State, but the Hierophant that I fear. Their orders are cold and callous, as if they have no heart. Aye, they wish to have the Roselle back so badly that they would use us to that end. I cannot help but wonder why. Yeah, this is kind of fair. I agree. They must harbor their own suspicions of us being unbelievers. There's a chance that they continue to force us to make decisions like these, even if we relinquish the Roselle. We should find a way to keep a fair birth without bending to their will.
I must hear what the...
I understand your concerns, my lord. I have my doubts, truth be told. Anna has been moved by your words. Well, we shall see. Alright, Gila, you're up next.
What do you need?
We already read through this. Roselle are to be protected. Yeah. So you would choose to protect the Roselle. Might I ask why? If we accept the goddess's teachings, there's a chance we put even Frederica in danger. That's fair. That's true. I've seen the harsh reality of the source for myself, and I could not subject my people to such cruel treatment. I'll go with that one.
Yes, I see.
It is only natural you would want to protect your people, as your father did. Even more so now that you have seen the source with your own eyes. It might be said that earning the great power of a saint requires great sacrifice, but I fear we could stand to lose much more than that in the process.
I require some time to think.
Do we focus on what we stand to gain, or the weight of what we might lose? The answer is not a simple one. Gila is deep in thought. Another undecided. Cool. Well, Huette, can I win you over to my side? The Roselle are people of... Alright. The Roselle are people of the Wolffort Demesne, but if we defy the Hierophant, we'll face the same fate as House End. Yeah. The Roselle must be surrendered. No. It would be really... I still think it's really funny that you can convince some people of, like, trying to persuade them toward one path, but if you really wanted to, you could try to persuade other people to the other path. It makes no sense. Kind of strange if you ask me, but I mean, it lets you do it. So you think we should protect the Roselle? Perhaps we could get the Holy State to promise not to attack the Rosellan village as my father once did. Maybe. The Holy State needs our power if they are to fight the Duchy. We could use that to our advantage. This is our first bargain with the Hierophant. It might play to our advantage to deny their request this once. Yeah, I guess they need our power. I must admit, I was also caught off guard by the Archduke's decree. It could be a harbinger of war indeed. And if we are on the brink of battle, like the strength and expertise of House Wolffort would prove invaluable to the Holy State. We may be able to leverage that to gain some sort of concession from them regarding the Roselle.
I don't know what to
Personally,
do.
I agree with you. I don't want to surrender the Roselle, but are there any other reasons you want to protect them? I must defend my people even against the Hierophant. Call it a lord's pride. I would hate to be the reason that people's faith in our house is shaken, especially after all my father has done to build up its repute. They are Frederica's people. I cannot simply look the other way. Now, there are people too, dude. Must defend my people even against the Hierophant. Yeah. I see. I feel the same way. As a member of the Kingsguard, I cannot let the subjects of Glenbrook be treated so unjustly. This is both my pride and conviction. I would like to see them through until the end.
I don't know what to do.
The more I think about this, the more my heart aches. Huette has been moved by your words, but still undecided. We will see how the vote goes then. We have 3 people voting to defend the Roselle. I don't know what I just did. How do I undo this? Oh, whatever. I guess we're zoomed out for now. I don't know what I did. So we have 3 people choosing to defend the Roselle and 4 undecideds. If all 4 of the undecideds vote to give up the Roselle, I am going to not even know what to do with myself. Because that's just unfortunate if that happens. Voting time.
It is time to cast our votes.
Yes, indeed.
We face a difficult decision. Do we surrender the Roselle living in our domain to Hyzante, or do we defy their orders? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
You make a convincing argument, my lord.
Let us try this path for the future of House Wolffort. Did he actually have his opinion changed? Crazy. I think that means we have a free win now.
I agree wholeheartedly.
I will follow the path of your convictions, my lord. Let's go! We convinced 2 people to switch their positions.
You have my vote.
You have my vote, Lord Serenoa. Wow! Yo, is this a clean sweep?
I have faith in you.
There is no other way forward for us. Is this a clean sweep? I think we got it. I think we just absolutely did the thing.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Crazy. Let's go. Come on, scales, show me the money. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh, we did it. We got a clean sweep. We convinced everyone to switch. I'm pretty sure up to this point we have never... Okay, the only people we've been able to convince to vote one way or the other were people who were undecided. And we've even had someone who was undecided vote against us once. So to get everyone to vote for what we wanted to do, the unanimous choice of defending the Roselle, that's pretty cool.
The way forward is decided.
Oh yeah, by unanimous vote. Let's go.
Roselle
Everyone's
are our
chosen
people.
to do this.
We must shelter them, even if it earns us Hyzante's ire.
Let's do it. Let's go. Please tell me I did not make the wrong choice. I should have saved before doing this. I'll have to save into a different slot.
I suspected it would come to this. We have chosen our path, and now we must see it through. We will refuse to hand over the Roselle to Hyzante.
I don't know why Benedict made a weird, like, grumbly noise there. I mean, after all, he literally voted with us to, you know, defend the Roselle. So, yeah, I think I'm going to save this into a different slot. Just in case we want to go back. You know, in the event that we decide we want to change our decision. Not that I really want to, because I don't really want to give up the Roselle, because that sounds terrible. So I think we are going to probably just stick with this.
Serenoa and company move to protect the Rosellan settlement. Noble as it may be, such an act of defiance toward Hyzante risks inviting the destruction of House Wolffort itself.
Alright, Chapter 11, Part 2, To the Bitter End. Well, let's see what mess we've gotten ourselves into.
Hyzante will no doubt wish to ask questions of us. We can draw out the negotiations and buy some time.
Time enough to find a way to break them.
We have to inform the Roselle of the situation here.
It's probably a good point.
I'll send an envoy and have them sheltered in Castle Wolffort.
Lord Serenoa, come at once. An army marches on the Rosellan village.
Oh gosh.
Can't be serious.
So they were planning to take them even if we were willing to give them up.
Whose banner do they fly?
We know not.
And it matters not. We ride to their aid. Prepare for battle.
Dang, that was fast. Just the instant we were making that decision. I wonder if this would happen either way, if they were going to be attacked either way. Yeah, it's definitely the Hyzante army, or Hyzante's army.
Why? Why attack our village?
Hierophant's orders were to return you to Hyzante.
Wait, Rufus, isn't this the guy that helped the one dude? Oh, gosh, I can't even remember his name. Silvio. Isn't Rufus the guy that helped Silvio earlier, like a couple chapters ago?
Over my dead body.
Yeah, what if we had like a green unit map? That would be interesting. Because I don't think we've had green units in this game so far. I mean, I know that's like a Fire Emblem thing, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was used in this game too. It would be interesting. Yeah, fight time. Recommended level 18. The Rosellan village is under attack, forcing Serenoa to turn his blade against former compatriots. Well, let's get into it. Let's get started at least. Let's at least do the story leading up to the battle, and probably some battle preparations and stuff. Maybe the first few turns of battle, who knows.
Come quietly and you'll live. Keep struggling and I'll slaughter you right here. What'll it be?
I'll never submit to the likes of you. Cease your assault at once.
Lord Serenoa.
Well, well. Tell me, Serenoa, what do you hope to gain by protecting the Roselle?
So Silvio is here. Crazy.
How about you tell us what you're doing here, Silvio?
Mind your manners, Iridor. I stand before you as an emissary of the Saintly Seven.
So Hyzante owns you, is that it?
In so many words, yes. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have some Roselle to repatriate.
You'll do no such thing. House Wolffort shall protect these people.
So, you admit your betrayal of Hyzante. Get these traitors out of my sight, Rufus. Kill every last one if you must.
I wouldn't even spare them if you asked.
Stand back, everyone.
Oh, is Jerem a fighter?
Allow me to stay and fight for our freedom.
Very well, but keep your wits about you.
Yeah, what if Jerem joins us after this fight? That'd be cool. Unit placement, you know, in case you never paid attention at all during the game up to this point. I always thought that was funny how like games that'll like show you all these tips will like later in the game, after there's like no chance you don't know something, they'll still be showing you like early game tips that they would show you like right at the beginning of the game. And it's so weird. Yeah. Also, I still find it weird that there's like extra deployment zones here that are just empty. Like, it looks like we should be able to bring more units, but we just simply can't. Also, yeah, Jerem is coming with us. He looks pretty good. He's level 19, so he's stronger than all of our guys. Yeah, he's stronger than anyone we have. So that's nice. Hopefully he'll be pretty good. He's pretty strong. He's 5 strength higher than Serenoa. More physical defense, more magic attack, more magic defense. A lot less luck, but that's whatever. Same speed, same accuracy, more evasion. He's just really good. More HP. Dude, like, Jerem is actually just really, really good. It looks like. I will take it. He doesn't have that many abilities, though. Interesting. Increases your lateral jumping range by 1. I still don't know how jump works. I guess that's... Maybe that, like, determines whether you're able to go... You're able to move onto a tile that's, like, higher above another one. I don't know. Skyward Spear. Deal physical damage to a single enemy. The higher the enemy is above you, the greater the damage. Interesting. Allure. Chance to tempt a single enemy for 2 turns. Tempt in what way, dude? Interesting. So it looks like we have 11 units we're able to bring, which I imagine we're forced to bring Serenoa and Jerem. Wait, where do I always forget. Select units to deploy. There we go. No, Jerem actually is not required? Or he's just already on the map and we don't... Right, because he's not technically with us, so... Yeah. Oh, I think the recording just messed up there. Sorry about that. I guess, yeah, before we decide who we're bringing, let's actually take a look at the map and what it consists of. So here's Rufus. You know, pretty strong, just like the last time we fought him. Weak 2 magic, I guess, compared to physical attacks. Other than that, we got a bow user, some rogues, mage. Actually, a decent amount of mages and bowmen. So there's a decent amount of ranged attackers. Silvio, pretty balanced across the board. Huh. Not too many units, though, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are going to be reinforcements at some point. But it does seem like having range will be useful in this fight. So I guess we'll keep that in mind when choosing people. So we have to bring Serenoa, of course. We're going to bring Huette because she's got good range. Same with Frederica. Anna's really good. Probably not Yulio.
Excellent.
Probably bring Archibald. Bring Corentin, or we could bring Azana, or we could bring Narv. I mean, I really like Narv, but, like, I guess, what are their stats comparatively? Azana has better magic attack. And it looks like better defenses as well. Yeah. She's also about the same speed. I mean, Narv's really cool because he has healing magic with Sanctuary, but he's like super frail. I think Azana's probably like a good bring. It's probably better than Corentin. I don't know what his stats look like. Yeah, I think she's better than him. Honestly. So I think we probably just bring Azana instead of Corentin.
Please, leave everything to me.
Do we need to bring Benedict? I mean, having him to buff people up is nice, but I do want to use a bigger variety of units and not just use like the same people every single time. We have not... Like, there's so many units I would really like to use, but I think it's just like kind of too late for some of them. I mean, it's not really too late because we've seen like you can level up people insanely fast if they're under-leveled in this game. But like, it still takes like a few turns to get them leveled up. I don't know. I feel like Hasabara would be a good choice. We'd get another healer. She's decently strong, honestly. How strong is her weapon? Out of curiosity. 61. So like not the strongest thing, but not like the weakest either. Yeah, Hasabara's not bad. Wait, what? Increases damage inflicted to you by spears. That's just a bad thing. I don't like that. I think maybe we... Let's be brave. Grant HP to all allies in range. Oh yeah, that's right. Right. I don't know, I think we'll bring her as well. We'll let Benedict sit this one out. He's already like decently leveled up, so I'm not worried about him being able to be used later on. And like I said, there's just a lot of units I would like to use, but I just don't see myself using them in this playthrough. So I'll probably have to get around to using them in future playthroughs, I would say. Yeah, because like if I were to play this game again, I think I would have to definitely try out some of these other characters like Piccoletta or Medina, you know, or Lionel, you know, like using some of them. But yeah, so I think that is going to be our team. Now we just have to decide how we want to compose things. I mean, I guess we could leave Roland out, but I kind of like using him You know, because he's like very central to the story, so I kind of like using him in our battles. I like the ranged attackers. Kind of like this setup we've got here, where we have an archer and a mage over here, and then we have another archer and a mage over here. Jerem himself is pretty bulky, not as bulky as Eridor, but he himself is pretty bulky, so I'm just going to leave him over here, put Eridor over here, Serenoa. I guess you can stay where you're at. There's a healer on both groups. There's a healer in both groups. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that placement of people. So, I guess let's get started. Do like a turn or two, or you know, like use everyone like once or so, just so that we can get started, get a little bit of the map done, and then we will finish it up in the next episode. So I don't want to go for too much longer because we already are at the half-hour mark. And also, like, I don't know what's going on with my back, but like the position I'm sitting in is like, I don't know, my back is sore right now. The battle begins.
You fail to understand the situation in which you find yourselves. Without our king, we are but dust, scattered to the wind. What can you lot alone hope to accomplish by fighting Hyzante?
Well, we had the future king, but actually, maybe not. Maybe we'll. I wouldn't be surprised if Roland just decided to let Cordelia continue being the queen of Glenbrook, considering he didn't seem like he was all about the royal lifestyle.
House Wolffort will not sacrifice its subjects for some narrow vision of the future.
Well said, Serenoa.
If history judges us poorly for having done so, then so be it. Our consciences shall be cleaner for having fought to the death alongside our Rosellan brethren.
Your pride and ideals cannot shield you from your fate. Kill them all!
Your orders?
Alright, cool. So do we actually get to... Oh, so Jerem is a green unit. He is just green. Because I think, because like looking on the turn order down at the bottom of the screen, it looks like his little, like in his portrait, he looks green. So I imagine he's going to be moving on his own. Interesting. So I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work out. Hopefully if he gets defeated, he doesn't just straight up die. That would be very annoying and very unfortunate. In fact, is there a way to like double check the defeat condition, lose all allied forces? I'm just hoping that if he... Oh wait, never mind. What am I thinking? This game, if you get defeated, you don't die permanently. I don't know why I was thinking that for some reason. Of course not. You can get defeated and be just fine. So I'm sure even if Jerem's defeated, he'll still be alive. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, Anna. So who is in range? We could bait in some of these guys. If we go... But that would be... Well, since I can't control Eridor, we'll go here. Anna is... I feel like she's decently bulky. Not like super bulky, but she can definitely take a hit or two. Oh, this guy's got wall jump. Interesting. Oh, does that mean this guy's going to be able to attack? Huh. Well, that wasn't like too much damage, so we should be okay. How far can this guy reach? Jeez, these guys have... Oh, they got throwing knives. So they got 1 to 2 range. Huh. If I go here, I'll be taking a lot of hits. I guess let's just go here. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll go here. I love how that horse just used the stairs. Whoa, did he just hop across?
On the other side of this, Jerome. So long as I
Jerome.
breathe, Hyzante will never touch our kin.
I know what's at stake. On my honor as a Rosellan, I shall not lose.
Cool, so his name is Jerome. Looks like it would be Jerem, but I guess I was wrong. Let's throw you up here and have you start sniping people. So we could... Great bow, we could try to inflict blindness. That's actually a really good chance. Shadow stitching. Let's try to blind this dude.
Darkness engulfs you.
We have a pretty good chance to do so. Nice. Might be useful. Hasabara. I do not want her taking a ton of damage. Especially because she's under-leveled, so I think we want to keep her in the back for now. I mean, if we put her here, we could heal, but like... What's your defense looking like? 11 compared to 19. Yeah, I don't know that I really want to throw her in the thick of it just yet. We don't really need healing on this turn, so I'll wait for a little bit and see if we can get her into a better position for healing people.
Where shall we strike?
I just totally missed what they did. What did you guys just do? How are you buffed? Strength. Well, buffing the strength of a healer is not that terrifying, but I guess the other people that got buffed is a little scary. Serenoa, we can stand to throw him out here a little bit. It looks like he'll only be getting hit by one attack, so throwing him out here is not a huge deal.
Prepare to die.
I thought he was just gonna stand still for a second there. Oh dang! Rufus is coming straight for us. I guess that's fair. The bosses aren't like as stationary in this game as they normally are in like Fire Emblem, it seems.
A wasted effort.
Oh, let's go! Nice dodge. Nice dodge. This dude's blind, so hopefully he'll miss Anna here.
Too obvious.
Yep, nice.
Come at me!
Alright, Eridor, you can kinda, I guess, just get... Well, we don't want him taking a hit from this battle mage, because that would really suck. I'm not sure how I want to move you. I don't want to get hit by the battle mage. Like, really don't want to get hit by that. Wait, hold on just a moment. How far away can you hit? It's looking like it's saying he's gonna hit someone. Where's your move? You have movement of 5. Why is it saying he can hit so many areas, so much space? I'm so confused. Huh. Weird. Well, anyway. Back to moving Eridor. I don't really know. I don't want him taking all these extra hits. But he is Eridor. He'll be fine. Sprint so that he'll have more movement on the next turn. He'll probably be fine. We get a level up for that, which is nice. Stay here, chill. Archibald. He can probably hit someone. He can hit this healer. Oh, right. I forgot. He has, like, insane range. That's his thing. He could do that, or he could hit this battle mage. I think the mage is a bigger... But if I leave the healer, then the healer's just going to heal the battle mage, and then we're not really going to be doing much of anything, really. So I guess we probably are better off taking care of the healer first.
Let me heal your wounds.
Even though I think the battle mage is a bigger threat, I would prefer to kill the healer. Or I'd prefer to attack the healer so that we can kill him. Because if we don't do that, it's going to be a problem. Because then the healer is just going to heal the battle mage. So, yeah.
Let me show you what I've learned.
You, unfortunately, I don't foresee you being able to hit anyone on this turn, so I'll just throw you down here for now. You should be able to live at least one hit. No worries.
Judge you.
Can I hit you from here? I can. 30% chance of paralysis. 1 to 3 range with pitch. Jeez. So we're not really in a safe spot if we just attack with the Zana. Huh. I don't know. I guess whatever. We'll see what happens. Attack this guy. Hopefully pitch isn't like super strong considering it's 3 range. Did we paralyze that person? If so, that's amazing.
My turn.
Yeah, it looks like they might be paralyzed. Nice. Alright, well, we got back to Anna, so that means we've completed a full turn with all of our units, and I think I'm going to call this one here, and in the next episode we will do the rest of the battle. You know, the plan always was to do the vast majority of this battle in the next episode. I just wanted to get it started, to get a little bit of a feel for how things are going to go, because the main event of this chapter was just doing the scales of for this video was just to do the scales of conviction. So I think, like I said, I will save the rest of this for the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. It would really help out the channel, and I would very much appreciate it. And like I said, next time we will finish up this battle. So yeah, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.